What is going on, guys? This is Ryder with Hartley Knife and Steel. This is a little different from my typical videos. We have a knife overview. I don't do reviews. I don't feel qualified to do reviews. I carry my knives, I use them, but I don't really log or data set any of them. But this is a cool piece I picked up from USN The Gathering 2023. This is a piece by Jamie Williams, produced by Tactile Turn. This is his Traitor model, and these are brand new, so they just came out. This is maybe one of the first videos, we'll see, but you can see he's got a weird design ethos, which is very much like what I like. If you're new here, my name is Ryder. I make custom knives, fixed blades, but I also have been a collector for over 10 years, and this knife really spoke to me. I actually do want to modify it sooner or later, but it's just so nice as it is. It'd almost be a shame to modify it. I will be right back. We have one little thing to show you. So this is another piece made by Jamie Williams, and it's actually a collaboration with Monkey Edge, but you can see how he's retained some style. Very unique sort of styling for this. Just nobody is using a whole pattern quite like this. I mean, Spyderco maybe, but that has some function. I suppose this is a lanyard hole with a lanyard hole, and I've seen people kind of thread through here, but I think it's a very interesting design choice. I'm really curious to see where he goes with this sort of thing. Obviously, he has his Curator, which is like a little textured thing, and that does not have this whole pattern. So I wonder if he's gonna incorporate it on a lot more, or if this is just like a temporary thing, or if this is meant to tie these two together so you have kind of an ice pick, real nasty business. I've seen some people do that online. It's kind of a fun idea, but I'd never carry it like that, obviously. So titanium hardware, Tactile Turn, no question. I mean, it's coming off a machine, so it's going to be half decent anyway, but I really have no complaints on this. I love the design. It's out there. There's a little bit of Toshi influence in the handle here, and I think that goes a long way for me. Actually, let's pull a Toshi out for you. I think Jamie is a good example of a collector, or someone who understands the knife community and culture. You can see how it's a very similar thing, and I've heard people talk about this, like it kind of, oh, I don't think it'd be ergonomic, but I really don't think there's any question. It's a small knife. I will say that Toshi has really perfected this over the years. Every knife that Toshi makes has this sort of grip to it, but I get a lot of Toshi influence from here, not to mention just a weird looking shape, and I think that's what really drew me to it. You can really get in here, and I just think it'd be a really good knife to use. I have been carrying it a little bit. It comes with this sheath. I believe this is Chattanooga Leatherworks, and it just if you like a snap on your sheath, this is one of the best. I think this is plastic. I'm not too familiar with how they do these injection mold sort of things, but this is not your typical Kydex, as far as I can tell. But it's a really cool package. It came with a couple of other things. I'm just running around my house here because I'm like, oh, and I want this thing, and I want this thing. This is the box it came in. Wharncliffe black richlight handle, which I haven't drawn attention to. There's a QR code if you guys want to go check him out. JRW, I really think he's doing some cool stuff in the industry, so I'm happy with it. Came with this microfiber cloth. I haven't You got to brand these, my guy. You got to put the tough guy logo on it. And I won't bother you with the stickers and all that, but came with a little RE. JRW's made a name for himself kind of in the swag space in the industry, but I really love to see him getting back to knives, or getting two knives, but just some really subtle design features that I really appreciate on here, that I think he did a really good job with. So excited to see where he goes. And then he's got some collaborations, and the collaborations are sick. I'm super stoked. It's always good to see people coming up in the community, and I feel like he just kind of came out of nowhere and he's been killing it ever since, but that could just be me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Newer sort of knife, and something cool to add to the collection. You can see it's just an itty bitty guy. It's up next to a Strider S&G, so this is just the regular size Strider. And then before we had the Tashi Prism from Drop. So you can see that it's kind of in that smaller category, meant as a little EDC fixed blade. Belt loop, I have used this. Nothing wrong with it. It works really well. It's a pretty lightweight knife too, and so it ends up being pretty easy to just throw on your belt. And obviously you can configure this a number of different ways, and nothing wrong. I've used these straps before, actually for retention on my knives, but like keeping the blade locked in. But yeah, magnacut blade, JRW, go check them out. I really like this design, and I'm excited to do my mod to it eventually, but kind of want to take it in and enjoy it first. I bought it because I knew I wanted it. So yeah, really cool knife, and hoping that he makes some more cool stuff. I'd love to see more customs, like hand ground stuff, not just the collabs, but can't blame him. They're sick. I'll see if I can drop a picture of one here that I saw that Stout did, just to give you an example. Very reminiscent of what Tashi has done in the past, where he just collaborated with every maker using his design. I think it's a really genius way to go about collaborations, and honestly one of my favorite things in knives, just to see. Look at that line, that's cool. It just follows the blade. But one of my favorite things to see in the knife community, I've done a lot of research into some of the different collabs. They are just incredible. And Tashi is known for his designs, and it seems like we might be headed that direction with Jamie. So yeah, go check him out. Let me know what you think of this one down below. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Ryder. I make knives. If you're new here, follow me on Instagram at Polar Knife Steel if you want to see more of my personal collection and my work in progress builds. And have a great day. Bye-bye.